Guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna rank all the Mario Kart tracks from worst to best, so let's get started. First up is Donut Plains 3. It's just the most boring track. There's not a lot to look at, and it's just I never really liked it. I don't mind it, but it's just I don't really like it that much. Next up is Cheap Beach. It's just another stage, like, after you play it so many times, it's really not that special, and I can get really tired of it. It's a cool premise, but it's literally just a beach. There's a lot better water stages in the game, and it's just really repetitive after you've played the game for over 1,000 hours, so. Another stage I find kind of boring is Toad's Turnpike. It's just a highway. I never willingly picked this stage. It's just annoying. I don't like it that much at all. It's not horrible, but there's a lot better stages. I don't know why they chose this one. Now, the next stage is going to be Mario Circuit. It's cool and all with, like, the anti-gravity section and everything, twisting the whole stage upside down. It's just Mario Circuit. It's very plain and boring. It's still fun to play on with the piranha plants and everything, making it a little difficult, but it's not that fun of a stage for me, so yeah. Next up is Water Park. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a water park. It has some cool parts in it, but it's pretty basic for the most part as the track layout. Just to say, I don't have any personal gripes with these stages, and I don't think any stage is horrible, but, it's just, after you play the game for 1,000 hours plus, these stages get kind of boring, so yeah. Next up is Snazz Rainbow Road. It's Rainbow Road, but really basic. It's not very fun, and it's the least fun Rainbow Road. I don't really like Rainbow Roads in general, but this one's just plain out boring, so yeah. The next stage we have is GBA Mario Circuit. Again, it's kind of plain. It's another Mario Circuit. It's not going to be that special. I think it's better than the one we have, the newer one, but it's not that much better. I still like to play it from time to time, and the shortcuts are kind of fun to pull off, so it has that going for it, but that's about it. Alright, next up we have Dolphin Shoals. Another water stage. I never really liked water stages from Mario Kart. They're just kind of eh. This one's fun. It has some cool tricks. It has some cool gimmicks. But overall, it's just a pretty basic stage. I do like to pick it from time to time, but it's not a stage I'll go out of my way to play, so for the next stage, we're gonna choose Mario Kart Stadium. As you can see, there's a recurring theme that Mario Kart Stadium stages are not that good. This one, though, it's okay. I like it. I never really go out of my way to choose it, but it's alright. Alright, so this is where I start to really like the stages. Well, not really like, but more than the ones I was just talking about. This is where, there are stages I would choose, willingly choose. Starting off with the airplane stage. I forgot what it was called, even though I just looked at it. Something resort. Not resort. You get it. This stage is pretty fun. It has some cool shortcuts, and I like the theme. It's cool. And yeah, I think it's cool. Thwomp Ruins. The one stage I think I've fallen off the most times because of that one shortcut right at the end before you hit the glider jump. I don't know why, but I always have such a hard time hitting that jump. Every other stage I can run perfect laps on and beat everyone. But this stage I always mess up once on that jump. It's still a fun stage though. I like the theme of it, even though I don't like the Thwomp character. Yeah, it's cool to play on, but I want to outwardly choose it, but I would choose it over stages, that's for sure. First off, I want to apologize. I don't know why some of these pictures look so bad, because when I download them, they look way better. Anyway, Baby Park, I love Baby Park, don't get me wrong, but it's literally a circle, so it can get repetitive, but it is a really fun map, and it is one of my favorites, but I'm basing these off, like, how they work, and just driving in a circle the whole time is kind of boring, but it's really hectic and fun with friends, don't get me wrong, but Baby Park's gonna have to go all the way down here because it's not that gimmicky, it's just Baby Park. Alright, Twisted Mansion. It's a fun stage, I love the theme, but this stage literally just makes me wish Luigi's Mansion was the stage instead of this. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool stage, but Luigi's Mansion, just do that. I don't know why they didn't go with Luigi's Mansion, but it makes me mad every time I see this stage, so that's why it's so low. But I like it, but what the hell, Nintendo? Alright, so next up is the newer Rainbow Road for specifically 8. It's cool. I like the fact that it's a space station, but it's Rainbow Road, so it can be annoying. If you get effed over on the stage, you're gonna get effed over really hard. The amount of times I've barely lost, or I almost won and I got effed over at the last second. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I like it. It's nowhere near my favorite Rainbow Road. It's still cool. I love the theme, but it's just not for me. Alright, so next up is Electrodome. I really like the theme of the stage. The music's pretty cool, and the look of it, all the flashing lights and everything. It's just an overall good stage. I like how the piranha plants are LEDs. I like pretty much every part about the track. It's just an overall track. I mean, not much wrong with it. Alright, Royal Raceway is pretty much basic, but cherry blossom trees, don't get me started. Any stage with cherry blossom tree, I will love. The reason it's so low is because you can't go to Peach's Castle anymore. You used to be when it first came out, and I think it's ridiculous. But yeah, it's a pretty cool stage. I like it. It's cool. But again, it's pretty basic. In the long run, it's pretty basic, so yeah. Alright, next up is going to be Wario Stadium. It's a fun stage. I like the premise and everything, but I liked Wario Stadium's original design better. But it's still a fun stage, don't get me wrong. I will choose it, but I think it could be better. Definitely better. Alright, next up is Yoshi Circuit. Yoshi Circuit is cool, but after you play it so many times, it gets, like, it's not special anymore. It's still cool, it's the only stage we have that's like it, but, I mean, it's just, I've played it so many times, it's not that special to me anymore, so, yeah, that's why it's here. Alright, next up is Ice Outpost. It's a cool stage. I like the fact that there's splitting paths, but, it's pretty mediocre. It's an ice stage. So the background's cool and all to see, but, I mean, it's just a pretty basic, fun stage. I mean, there's not anything amazing about it, but there's nothing inherently bad with it, so, yeah. Alright, next up's Toad Harbor. I really like the shortcuts on the stage, and I like the theme and how the whole race blends together. I think it's just a really nice race through. I wouldn't change too much about it. It's just a pretty good stage overall. I don't have anything bad to say about it, so yeah, I think it's a pretty good map. And next up is Shy Guy Falls. It's a cool stage with the waterfall going up and down. I think that's a really cool gimmick. And all the shortcuts are fun to pull off. It's a pretty fun map with some pretty unique twists, and we haven't seen anything else really like it going up a waterfall and down it again. I think that's a pretty cool idea, so yeah, that's why it's here. This stage is really cool for me because it reminds me of Sweet Sweet Mountain from Sonic Colors. It also reminds me of the Sugar Rush game from Wreck-It Ralph, like that whole world. So it's just a cool little stage that gives me lots of nods to other games, so it's kind of special to me for that reason. But the stage itself is, it's good, but it's not like the best ever. It has its cool gimmicks and stuff, but other than that, it just has those cool memories with me, but that's about it. Dry Dunes is a really cool, unique stage. I really like it. I have one gripe with the stage, and when I did the 200cc ghost race to beat its time, it pissed me off so much. I had to retry this at least 100 times because I always messed up like one part, and it just messed up the whole run. And this stage pissed me off so much. But it's a good stage, but I have that huge gripe with it, and I'll never think of it as the same because of that reason. So it's kind of funny, but yeah. This Bowser Castle is really good. I think it's one of the better ones we've had over the Mario Kart series as a whole. But there's a lot of Bowser Castles in that. There's a couple I like more than this one, but it's still a pretty cool stage. It's really cool seeing the lava Bowser in the middle, and the lasers coming out of the Bowser statue eyes, and the boulders coming off the mountain. It makes it a pretty fun and, difficult race. Not that much, but still it's not super easy. So yeah, I think it's a really cool stage, and it visually looks really nice, so yeah. And lastly, for part 1 of this video, we're gonna have Dry Desert. It's a really fun map. There's a lot of shortcuts. Which I really appreciate. But at the end of the day, it's kind of simple. There's a lot of gimmicks, but I mean, it's really fun. But there's a lot of stages I would rather choose over this one, but this one is really fun, don't get me wrong. I've had a lot of fun on this map and memories, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's about it I have to say about it. Alright, that's about it for part 1 of this video. I split this into 2 parts because I don't want it to be too horribly long and stuff, and with how I'm recording my videos right now, it takes forever for them to render and everything before I even upload them, and it's a really big hassle for anything over a certain amount of time. So I'll try to upload part 2 tomorrow or in the next few days, but I just wanted to get this video out to start something up. So yeah, let me guys know what you think about the list. What are your personal favorites, and let me know if you agree with any of the spots. They're kind of iffy. They can be interchangeable, kind of. It's really hard to pick stages. I definitely have a top 5 though. I definitely have a top 5 for stages, so look out for that. But alright guys, I don't have anything else to say, so thank you for watching.